Race number 2, and I'm back where I belong. That driver's stand stuff, that's got too much nerves for me up there. Justin Enos was our top qualifier, but it is right now Dano out front. But he takes the scenic route through the chicane, and I believe we're now going to have Linda leading the way here in this stock short course B main. There is one spot available for the next race. Race number 3, the A main. You guys are up next, and we will bump one of you guys from this one up into that one. Linda going a little wide. Dano takes it to the inside and puts the pass on her, but then gets a little bump and maintains that top spot. Down the straightaway, Linda in the 2 spot, Justin in the 3 spot. Dano gets sideways, and Justin going to take advantage. Linda going to move into the 2. Dano in the 3. It's the black truck and the pink truck side by side through the 6-pack. Battle for the 2 spot. Our top driver right now, Justin Enos, looking to bump up. Running out in the number 1 down the straightaway. Justin now with a healthy lead over girlfriend Linda. Linda at the end of the straight, crossing the line. About 1.5 ahead of Dano, but Justin checking out 4 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Linda in the 2, Dano in the 3, Moose in the 4, Jeff Smith in the 5, Brian Noah in the 6, and Reese in the 7. But it looks like Reese taking over the 6 now. Reese lining up each corner before he punches it. It's good clean driving there. 130 down and 330 left to go. Brian Noah mobbing through the rough stuff to get back out front. Into the sweeper. There's that battle for the bottom spot there. Reese though hangs it on a pipe. Unfortunate there. Leader getting a lap down on 7th place now. Justin Enos, huge lead over Moose. Moose moving into the number 2. Moose running the white and green with headlights and roof rack, but it looks like one of the headlights is a dangling. Gonna have to take that back to the shop afterwards and get it all fixed up. Pay attention, boy. Yahtzee. 230 down and 230 left. Justin Enos on 16 laps right now. Moose on 15 laps. Linda on 15 laps. It's 5:07 for Moose and 5:10 for Linda. They're separated by 1.5 seconds. But it looks like Justin now dropping down to the number 2 spot. Moose leading the way and looking to take the bump up out of this class. It must be because the headlight is hanging off. It's driving a little better. That little bit of a light must have put the weight in exactly the right spot. Because since it has started to fall off there, Moose has been dialed. He is on it. 22.6. Justin, 22.2. Pulling in almost 0.5 second. Linda spinning out at the end of the straight. Still on the 3. Dan on the 4. Jeff, Brian, and Reese. Is our running order. 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go. 1:40 left to go. .130 left, leader rolling it over. Second spot, nowhere to be found. It's actually going to be Linda now into the number 2 spot. Justin taking the monorail line through the 6-pack, riding along the pipe as if, you know, it were to accomplish something faster. And then Justin pulling it off. Just having enough, I guess. Going to bow out in defeat. Linda going to cross the stripe still in the 2 spot. 22.3, pulling in 2 seconds on the leader of the Moose. 6 seconds separates the top 2, but Moose is coming up on some lap traffic. We'll see how he deals with it. It's going to be Reese and Brian he's coming up on next. He checks up on the straightaway, looks for the inside, and finds it. Good patient driving there out of Moose, the seasoned RC veteran. Crossing the line with a 24.5. Linda another 2 seconds faster, as she just tries to send it through traffic, but then sends it onto the straightaway, rolling over. 3rd spot, nowhere to be found, but 3rd spot will now be Dano from DVS. Actually, Dano right behind her now, and then rolls it. Turn Marshal coming to the rescue. Jimmy Barnett getting the job done. Only 15 seconds left. Looks like Moose will be on his final lap right now. I don't believe he's going to make it by for another one. Linda will, however. Everyone keep him going. Got 5 seconds left, and Moose will not make it by, but he will take the win and the bump up if he so chooses. That is time, guys. Brian Dunn in 5. Moose Dunn with the win. And, of course, like I said, the bump up if you would like it. Linda Dunn in the number 2. Justin going to finish there in the 6th spot. Dano Dunn in the 3. Jeff Smith going to finish in the 4. Reese in the 7. And drivers, that is a race. Turn them off. Come back out and turn Marshall.